Welcome back to the channel. My name is Steve Karrasch, and this is my channel. And I sell real estate outside of Vancouver, BC, Canada, in a city called Surrey. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you the story about how I increased my real estate sales business by using YouTube. And it's all thanks to a single person, finance YouTuber Stephan. You might know Graham from his multiple channels that have millions of loyal subscribers. Or more famously, you might have seen him in the background of the popular show Selling Sunset. But I first got introduced to Graham when my good friend Tom Story sent me his interview with Colin and Samir. If I remember correctly, I watched that while sitting on the toilet. That one interview changed absolutely everything for me. You see, pre-pandemic, my real estate business was what you could just simply call old school. I learned under a mentor for more than a decade that real estate was a voice-to-voice and belly-to-belly business. And that's exactly what we did. Together, we grew a real estate team that by 2016 was earning 7 figures per year. But the problem with that business model is, well, it's really inefficient and it can burn you out. But then in March 2020, when we all seemed to have a lot more time on our hands, I did what all real estate agents seem to do. My business shifted to video. After all, this was the best way to connect with clients and try to keep face-to-face with them when we couldn't be face-to-face. But YouTube itself was really not on my radar. Sure, I dabbled with it and had been since about 2017 or so as a place where I could host videos and, I don't know, maybe embed them on my website. But when the clock ticked over to January 1, 2021, my channel had 78 subscribers. And yeah, that included at least 2 of my own accounts, and not even my mom was subscribed back then. However, that all changed one day while, as I mentioned, I was on the toilet. You see, on February 1, 2021, my good friend Tom Story texted me this video with Stephan being interviewed by Colin and Samir. Or maybe it was Samir and Colin. But either way, I spent the next hour, 19 minutes and 38 seconds learning all about the powers of YouTube and what it can really do as a platform to reach the masses. Something that I had never considered could possibly drive my business as a main source of new clients. So that day I chose to adopt Graham's method of posting 3 videos a week to start gaining traction. And well, it didn't really work. As it turns out, not that many people really care about real estate here in Surrey, BC. Well, at least not compared to the millions of people that care about US finance channels like Graham's. But I kept plugging away, learning how to do new videos, making them just a little bit better each time I put one out. And then the subscriber base started to grow, and yeah, even my mom got on board. And then just like Graham, I made sure to ask for the order of clicking the like button in hopes that one day a video might get kissed by the YouTube algorithm and go viral. And eventually it did, but more on that in a minute. Because first, in May of that year, something magical happened. Someone actually booked a call with me using the link in the description below. And just like that, I had my very first YouTube lead. And that lead turned into a sale of an $800,000 townhome. After all, selling real estate is my strong point. Give me a lead of a client that wants to buy or sell, and I'm on it, providing amazing service and advice if I don't say so myself. But now on a scale that was reaching tens of people at a time, instead of previously those one-on-one phone calls. And then over the year of 2021, more leads just kept coming in. In fact, I managed to sell 7 properties that year to clients that I met here on YouTube. And then finally on October 20th of 2021, I reached 1,000 subscribers and finally achieved monetization. And that was the moment that I was waiting for. After all, on that Colin and Samir interview, Graham said that he was making $4.5 million a year just from YouTube. And my first day of monetization, I made $4.17. So it wasn't going as planned. But then in late February 2022, I was about to miss my first post in months. It was about to be the first time that I didn't post 3 videos in almost a year. So I quickly banged out a video covering some absolutely clickbait article and promptly called it, "The Bank of Canada is about to bankrupt 35% of Canadians," which ended up getting a total of 221,000 views 1,251 comments, and 8.5K clicks of that sweet, sweet like button, officially making it my first and basically only viral video, but shooting my subscriber base from then 2,000 to 4,000 in just a couple of days. And then as the channel grew to 7,200 by the end of that year, I managed to help another 20 clients either buy or sell their homes here in my market for a total of almost $18 million in gross volume YouTube sales that year. And although AdSense was easily 1,000 times less than what I was expecting when Graham sold me on the dream, sure, the extra $4,210.15 from commercials on my channel wasn't a bad bonus. But the real win has now been the hundreds of thousands of dollars of gross revenue that my newfound YouTube clients brought to my team and my real estate business. And I'm proud to report that as I approach 10,000 subscribers this year, we have now managed to help a total of 33 families that we have met here on YouTube in just a couple of years. And adding that on top of my already thriving repeat and referral business has been absolutely amazing. So I wanted to make this video specifically to thank Graham, a person that I will likely never meet, for making all of his videos and introducing me to this amazing platform of YouTube, where I can take my knowledge of my city and the rules and regulations and market knowledge of local real estate and use that information to reach as many people as I possibly can and help them get into or out of homes here in my local market of Surrey, BC, Canada. So thank you, Graham, for your many channels, your podcasts, both the Iced Coffee Hour and Millennial Money. And I don't ever expect you to see this, but if you do, please note that there is always an open invite to join me on my podcast with my aforementioned friend Tom, called The Tom Story Show, as our podcast is closing in now on 2,000 subscribers of its own. And if you're watching this and you are not Graham, but you have made it this far into the video and you're looking for help in Surrey and the Fraser Valley, you can book a call with me right now using the link in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, and oh yeah, follow Graham as well.